welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my Boxycharm for August 2019. What's in the box? If you are new to my channel or you just can't remember how I do my Boxycharm unboxings, I have a twist on how I do a lot of my videos, but my Boxycharm videos are always special to me because yes, I dive into the box. I tell you what I got. I also do long wear tests. I show you guys how I apply the makeup, how it works for me, but I also do a deep dive online to let you know what other actual users of these products are saying. Are they any good? Are they crap? Should we just declutter them, or are they our new holy grails? Let's find out right now. The theme for this month is totally Boxycharm, and I only had a few spoiler ideas of what was going to be in this box because as we know there are variations in the boxes. Now normally I do get 2 boxes, however my PR box came first and I do not have the one I purchased yet, but because I have already teased that I have something in here that I am loving a lot, I wanted to go ahead and get this video up for you guys, letting you know what I got in my PR box. When I do get my follow-up box, the one that I pay for, if I have any duplicates, I always put that in a giveaway, so be sure to enter the giveaway below. But if there's anything in there that I want to try and do a follow-up with, I will absolutely do that in an upcoming video. So let's get totally Boxycharm. The first thing I got and put on my face, I've actually used this for 2 days in a row now, is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. It's translucent and luminous, according to the bottle. When I first got this, I was like, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with this. On the card it says, silky, weightless, and instantly absorbing, this serum helps hydrate, calm, brighten, firm, and delivering more dramatic results with continued use. Expertly blended with a potent earth-born and high-tech beautifying ingredients, you'll uncover skin that is poreless, translucent, and luminous like a pane of glass. Well, I'm up for that challenge, obviously. So I put this on in the mornings and then I really let it soak in. Yesterday, I just let it do it naturally. Today, I used a little fan because I wanted to go ahead and do a full face of makeup today. I thought my skin felt really good all day. I'm not really sure. It says you can use this in the AM and PM daily, and you're just supposed to pat it into clean, dry skin. So this was the first step of my beauty routine yesterday and today, and then I went ahead and applied some other stuff. But so far I like this, and as it says on the card, after continual use, you're gonna see even more results. I thought my skin, my face skin, felt so nice. It felt so soft. It felt very, I don't know, just like younger skin, and maybe a little poreless. I do have to say, I did not use a pore filling primer today, and let me take a close up here. Actually, it looks like I did and I did not. Kind of zooming in where my pores are the bossiest, they are not nearly as dramatic as they have been in the past. So I'll take that as a win. I'm really curious what other people are saying about this. So let's dive in to their Instagram account. Some people apparently, instead of getting this, are getting a mascara. I have no idea what mascara is going around, so let us know in the comments below if you did get a mascara instead. So Lundy asked, can this be used both alone or under makeup? Hoping I get this. And Boxycharm said, yes, you can use it alone or with your makeup. I did without makeup yesterday, today with makeup. Some people are saying because they have oily skin, they're worried they cannot use this. I was actually reading on a couple of Boxycharm forums how people with combination or oily skin are enjoying this so far. Now granted, we all just got it, so we need to give it a little bit of time to kind of figure out our skin and stuff. And like I've told you guys, my skin is kind of adjusting right now, going through menopause. But I still have oily afternoons, and I am still liking this so far. But again, we're early on with this. We gotta take a little time to try it. So don't forget to stay tuned and be subscribed to see my quarterly Boxycharm review while I'll have had a longer amount of time to try this baby. Some people are really mad because they said, I have updated my survey. Why did I get the mascara? I don't want the mascara. Ooh. Some people are asking what this feels like because a lot of people haven't gotten their boxes yet. This is a very lightweight feel. I keep thinking this is a twist off, but it's a pump, and I like a pump. This is a very liquidy with a little bit of gel consistency to it. It feels just like a serum going on the hands. It's a little watery, but not crazy watery. It's a nice hydrating feel for the skin. And then it gets a little tacky right here, but then it absorbs in. I did not have any problems applying my foundation or my next step of my makeup. So I'm hopeful for this, but I will definitely keep you guys posted in an updated video. This is $39, so I am excited to keep playing some more with this. The next thing I did in my routine is something I have never tried, but like on Instagram, I feel like this has been a trend for like, I don't know, 2 years or something, where they drip those oils all over their skin before they put on their makeup. And being an oily skin girl, I never got the desire to do that. However, in this box, I got the Wander Glow Ahead Illuminating Oil. This multitasking beauty elixir instantly hydrates and absorbs into the skin, revealing a bouncy, youthful complexion no matter what skin type you have. Because my skin is such a mess right now, I was up for the challenge. So after I applied this morning, let it sit, put a fan on it, I then went in with this. Now, yesterday I put it on my hands and then put it on my face, and it did fine. But today I was curious if I could do that droplet thing, but you can't really with this because it's a little bit of a thicker consistency. It kind of just drew a line on my face, and then I just kind of rubbed it all into my skin. And this felt nice. It felt well layering with this because I was concerned how that was going to look. Was it going to pill? Was it going to peel? What was it going to do? They laid on each other just fine. It comes out in this really pink little tint, and then it just kind of rubs all over. This is the same hand I put the other product on. And then it just kind of like, it lays so well on top of each other, and right now my hand feels so nice and smooth. I am curious how this is going to do because today I am wearing a full face of makeup, but when I was applying my foundation, my concealer, my powder, all kinds of stuff, I did not notice anything different as far as like negatively after I put them on top of these two pieces, because I was concerned because in Nichole's past history, if I tried anything else, the top makeup would peel. It wouldn't do well. So I just kind of like stopped trying those things other than moisturizers that I know I love. So putting on these two pieces as a base for my makeup did great. And like I said, I don't notice any bossy pores, and I did not do a pore filling primer today. I kind of forgot about it, so I'm kind of shocked that this all still looks okay. I've never tried a product like this, so I don't have too much to compare it to, because again, oily skin, I thought oil and oil, it won't work, all my makeup will fall off. But so far, things are looking really good. I'm really curious what other people are saying online about this. So far, I'm really thinking that this is gonna help my skin as I'm kind of figuring things out. Maggie said, okay, this is cute and all, but I have very oily skin. What am I supposed to do with it? Is this good for the body? And Boxycharm says, hi lovely, the Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil provides an instant luminosity. It is made up of beauty oils and antioxidants that help brighten, moisturize, and improve the appearance of skin over time. And then Maggie said, thank you, but you didn't answer my question. And then Wander Beauty actually replied to her and said it absolutely can. Again, as a previous oily skin crazy girl, I'm still in the flux of that. I didn't trust anything that had the word oil or glow or serum in it because I was always like worried everything would just pop off my face. I was like, it's not gonna hold, nothing's gonna stay. I can tell you right now, I'm under hot lights. I am in direct sunshine. I've had this on now for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and so far nothing is budging. Everything feels good. It may feel a little tacky, I suppose, when you're applying your foundations and stuff, but if anything, that's kind of helped to keep everything on and together. Nothing's breaking out so far, so I like it thus far. How do I use this, says Fran, and Boxycharm replied and said, hi, gently squeeze 2 to 3 drops into your fingertips, massage until it is fully absorbed. Boxycharm also says to someone else, you can gently apply this to the face in the AM or PM to nourish the skin. You can also add drops of it to your foundation for a more dewy look. Ooh. I may have to consider trying that. Okay, so Shoot for the Sky said, I can't use oil-based products because I have extremely oily skin. And Boxycharm replied and said, don't worry, this product dries down and it is perfect for all skin types. It does dry down. Like I said, for me, it was probably a little bit tacky, nothing too crazy, nothing like I've dealt with before, but I did use a little fan, and I also just kind of gave it a minute to sink in. I've not had any problems putting stuff on top. A lot of people are concerned because it looks like they have oily skin. Other people are saying they're really excited to get this. Let me know if you got this or if you've ever tried a product similar to this, and if you have any tips for us, let us know below. Okay, the product that I couldn't help but get excited about and teased in my last video is my Becca powder. I heard we were getting something, but I hadn't really like put 2 and 2 together of what it was, but I have heard of this product before. This is the Becca Hydra-Mist Refresh Powder. This weightless powder sets and refreshes makeup for a silky smooth invisible finish. Formulated with 50% water and glycerin, this powder creates a mist-like sensation on the skin for a seamless finish and comfortable feel. Oh my gosh, I just opened this the other day when I was putting on my makeup, and I was on camera at the time, and I was shocked by this. I opened it up and I'm like, there's a little filter here, that's interesting. And that's when I saw the mesh like base with the powder product there. That's when I was like, I've heard of this. I remember someone talking about this forever ago. Now, again, I am a slave and lover of my damp beauty sponge for makeup application, especially for the base face. So I went in just like I always have with my damp beauty sponge to set the under eyes with after concealer, and set my face in general just to hold and lock that makeup in place all day long. This did beautifully. And like I said, in the afternoons, I am still noticing I can get like oily here. So what I did in the afternoon when I was sitting down working was grab a handy dandy brush, dip into the product just a little bit, and then just kind of like apply it where I was looking oily. And I couldn't believe, first of all, it does feel wet, and it's not wet. With the damp beauty sponge, you don't notice it much because it's damp. But with the brush, you're like, oh, is this wet? Am I messing up my makeup? Because in our minds, we know liquid goes first and then powder after to not mess anything up. But this product is so witchcraft in a container that I was shocked at how quickly my face looked like there had been no oils. And it's not like it puts back on like another coat of pigment. It's not like it makes anything look chalky. It looks like your skin. When I was first applying this 2 days ago when I was wearing a full face of makeup, and again today, I couldn't believe how my foundation and powder looked just like skin. It didn't look like, sometimes I feel like in real life I can look like I have on a face mask of makeup, but it's still blended. It still looks good. It's an intentional makeup look. I feel like this, along with some foundations and concealers I've been using, just make it look like it's my skin. Like, oh yeah, she does definitely have some bronzer on, but I can't really tell if she's got any foundation on. I feel like this powder has really just like makes everything set and just get so stunning. As you can tell, I'm having a little bit of a makeup boner. I'm having a little bit of a moment. I'm just loving this powder so far, but it could also be because my skin is changing so much right now that I feel like, oh my gosh, something that's helping me to get my makeup game back into place. So I can't rave about this enough. I think I've used this for 3 days because I pretty much jumped into this as soon as I got it. And I love it so far. Love, love, love it. Now, it has happened in the past where I've loved something initially and then later something's changed and I've changed my mind, but it would take a lot for me to change my mind about this, I feel like, right now. This is an expensive, this is a high-end brand and an expensive product too. This is $39 and this is coming in a regular box, so I'm super excited. Let's see what other people are saying, because I know a lot of you are already very familiar with this product, especially if you've already got it and tried it. I'm curious what others are saying because I can't tell you how much I love this right now. I have oily skin in the afternoons and this made me look not oily even though it's a hydra-mist, which feels like it's like wrong in some way. Loving it. Lighter shade. I'm sure they come in multiple shades, but I don't see a name. I almost forgot to mention, not only did I try setting with this powder, I also tried baking with this powder. And I wasn't really sure if you could do that being a hydra-mist, but I was like, I'm gonna try it anyway. I will take the bullet in case it looks like crap and let you know. I mostly just baked right down here on my jawline to kind of like make that little more chiseled look go right here and here. And I thought it did a decent job. I don't think it's actually intended for that because it did like kind of, the first day I left it on for too long compared to some other ones that I've used and it works fine. This one, you can't leave it on too long. I took it off sooner today and it did a little bit better. I feel like it doesn't look too, you don't see the chalkiness. There's nothing there that makes it look like, she still has powder on her face. Whereas the day before, it took a lot more effort and a lot more setting sprays to get rid of that look. Today, I only had it on for just a little bit of time to bake down here. So I suppose you could bake with it, but I don't think that's what it's intended for. I do think it's mostly just for setting and refreshing your makeup. Nichole said, is this a setting powder, and will the darker color set my face to a darker shade? Boxycharm said the Becca Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh Powder is an ultra translucent setting powder that sets makeup for an extended wear with revitalizing mist-like effect on the skin. And everyone is supposed to be getting this according to Boxycharm in either original shade or golden bronze shade. So I guess I have original shade, which is maybe why I don't see it saying original on here. And then Genevieve said, will we get a shade depending on our preference? And Boxycharm said, hey doll, the choice shade will be based on the beauty quizzes that you have taken. So I'm hoping that it's accurate with the quizzes this time. The Way I Am says, you're always killing it with these types of amazing products. Thank you, Boxycharm. A lot of people are asking, how do we know we're going to get the right color? Because so many of us are excited about it. And they did say multiple times they're going off the beauty quiz. Stacy on their Facebook page just said she is in love with this entire box, that she loves the beauty oil. It's a new favorite for her. And the Becca powder is fantastic. So the post that they have for the picture of just this product has almost 1,000 reactions, and so many of them are hearts and oh! Some people with dry skin are saying they're really excited because they think this is going to help them as well. I know a lot of you have been reaching out to me on Instagram and comments below saying that you understand being dry because some things have changed for you and you're getting drier. Some people that say they have dry skin are loving this. But I have afternoon oily skin right now, and this is still amazing for me, and it makes my makeup not look blotchy too. Stay tuned for a future update about this, but so far, I can't believe we got this in Boxycharm, and I am loving it for setting my makeup and touching up through the day, and I even baked a little bit, and it didn't suck. Okay, so for the other products that I got, I was a little less excited about them. I was actually pretty excited, I take that back, for these two pieces. These are the Ace Beaute pots. These are the Glimmer Shadows. This one is in Huckleberry, and this one is in French Vanilla. So yesterday I applied these on my eyes with no other shadow underneath. It was mostly just kind of like a base day where I just had on like the serums that I have all been trying, and I just popped these. Literally, I kind of looked like I'm a Dalmatian. I had one here and one here, and when my husband came home, he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, testing makeup like a professional. Kinda. I didn't really like how these applied with no eyeshadows underneath as a base. And let me read real quick, because I didn't honestly read the card about these before I applied them. It says Ace Beaute Glimmer Shadow Duo. High pigmented soft shadows with a creamy texture specially designed for the ultimate color payoff. These shadows provide bold color in one swipe without fallout, creasing, or fading. Maybe it's me and my fickle skin right now, and I'm trying all kinds of different skincare items, but I disagree as far as what it looked like alone, because I kind of assumed they'd be something like what they look like, a Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. So this one here is Huckleberry, and it's a really pretty color, and you can see some sparkles in it. But I don't think it's crazy pigmented, but on the swatch it looks really good. On the eyes, I feel like I have big eyes, so like when I got to the center here, I needed to apply more a couple of different times just so it looked less patchy. And this is the shade French Vanilla. And this is definitely like a silver Tin Man kind of feel, which is actually really cool. I like it. I'm wearing it on my eyes today, and I did a full eye look. I'm actually working on some videos behind the scenes right now. I'm in preparation, so I had on a lot of red because I knew I had reds and this silvery color here. So I had those on, and then I went in first with the silver because I wanted to put that on the inside of my lid to the center, and then went on the outside with the Huckleberry shade. And I think it looks better today. I did have a little bit of silver fallout right here, just kind of like pressing it in. It wasn't really a big deal though. But I did notice some creasing in the afternoon yesterday when I didn't have eyeshadow on underneath this. So for me, I think these might be just better as a topper. I could totally be wrong. I mean, maybe when I come back for my quarterly Boxycharm review, I will have changed my mind about these because I've only tried them 2 different ways. So I've had my shadows on for about 2 hours now, and they are not creasing. They actually look pretty good. So I think having the concealer and the other eyeshadow below it have probably really helped. As you'll notice, I am wearing lashes today because I did feel like this look with like the silvery look and the punch of purple on the outside really warranted like some full lashes for this, because I felt like in a day-to-day, these two colors that I got weren't maybe, you know, just standalones without that extra punch of some lashes. So I did feel like I needed those to add these, to put these on today. I do like them. I'm curious what other people are going to say about them, especially after you guys start getting your boxes more, because I mean, on the hand they look good. Without something underneath, I think they don't do as well. So maybe wear it with an eyeshadow or at least like a decent primer maybe. I just feel like I got really spoiled with my Colourpop Super Shock shadows because they just go on really well and just kind of stay put no matter what I do. Debbie said I got the Ace eyeshadows in Boxycharm and they have great pigment. I love them. This was apparently a this or that situation because you could get a Barbie peel off mask or these. A lot of people are saying they don't want the pink and silver combination because it's just too much for them. That's why I felt like this required some lashes today. I think they're pretty. I do wonder how often I would reach for maybe this silver. I mean, I guess in the wintertime at Christmas maybe. But like I said, I would definitely need lashes. And it's been a while since I applied lashes. It took me a little bit to get these suckers on. Okay, so Jennifer was really hoping that she got the Huckleberry shade and the Ice Latte shadows. So, I mean, it kind of just depends on how you like to apply makeup. Obviously, makeup, as I always say, is very personal. It's very subjective to each individual. I like these. I just don't think they're as high-end. I think Colourpops are a little bit better. Don't let it break your heart if you don't get these and if you got the mask instead, because I know some people are really getting upset about that in the comments that I'm seeing. I mean, these aren't like Colourpop Super Shock shadows, if that helps you at all. I feel like those are just a little bit better, but these are creamy. They look pretty on the eyes. I just gotta hope I don't forget about them and let you know what I think at my quarterly Boxycharm review. Something that I was kind of thrown off by and not really looking forward to in my box is a Steve Laurent lip liner. Now, I got this pencil here and I was like, so it's gonna be brown. On the tip of this baby though, it's pink and more the color it is. Mine is actually in the shade Vogue. And I'll just do a little swatch here for you. It's definitely more of a shade that I actually would use, because at first when I saw it was brown, I really wasn't into it and actually forgot about it. So I actually applied this to like the outer rim of my lips after having applied like a liquid lip. And I actually think it does a good job of making your lips look bigger, juicier. Let's be serious. When we are gonna take the time to do a pencil to our lips, that's what we're looking for. We want a bigger, juicier looking lip and maybe some filler if we're going for a red lip. What I actually do like about this though is that even though it's a wooden pencil, and you guys kind of know how I feel about wooden pencils. They're not my jam, they're not my favorite because they're usually pretty uncomfortable or get uncomfortable after a while. This was actually pretty creamy, and even just swatching it here, it didn't feel at all like rough. So I will try to remember this because it's not only in a good shade for the nude lips that I like to wear a lot, but also it could be a little bit more universal for my lip color because I do have kind of some pigmented lips. So if I wanted to do this and then use a bolder color, I feel like I could. So that is a plus about these. Again, I'm not a huge fan of wooden pencils, so I was ready to discredit this right away. But I think this is the second or third thing that I've gotten from Steve Laurent in my Boxycharms that I'm like, oh, I actually like you. So let's see if I can find any reviews for this online. I don't even know if I can because I didn't even know this was a variable. Okay, so Kalia just said, screw those dry, crusty lip liners. Seriously, nothing like saying we're cheap by adding it to every single box as a filler. They are horrid and terrible quality. April said, I hate lip liners, period. A lot of people say they just give them away because they know it's not something they actually want or use. Man, a lot of people are mad about this lip liner, at least a few that I'm finding. Okay, Mandy again said, I'd be better without the Steve Laurent, but otherwise I'm excited about my box. I think just a lot of people don't want lip liners, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. And again, like I even said at the beginning of this, I'm not a big fan of lip liners because it's an extra step. I use a lot of liquid lips where I know my lip trace. I don't kind of need it a lot. But this isn't bad. Like, if anybody's actually tried this, it's not a bad product. I'm over Steve Laurent, Pure, Ace Beaute, etc. Okay, So again, there's a lot of complaining this month though, so I'm kind of trying to wade through a lot of negativity on a lot of the comments about shipping and when things are going to happen and why are things like this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just here to talk about the makeup and have a good time. I really enjoyed this considering I was even hesitant at first. So if you do get this and maybe you're disappointed, maybe try it. I don't know if you're all getting the same shade. Again, mine is in Vogue. It's kind of like a mauve-y, pinky nude, but I like it. So I'm going to keep this in my rotation, and don't forget to be subscribed because you never know what I'm going to say in my upcoming quarterly Boxycharm review. What if I wear this every single day? Don't think it'll happen, but it could. You never know. You never know. Guys, thank you so much for watching my August Boxycharm video. I love doing these videos with you guys and for you guys. So please let me know below, what did you get? Like I said, I'm still waiting on my second box, so I could get even more things. There could be even another video talking about Boxycharm with maybe new favorite products or really bad products. We're gonna find out together. Thank you so much, and if you happen to be new to my crazy little channel, hi new friends! I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. Bye friends!